in making all the sincere efforts to get the two parties to reach to a truce and end this conflict, which is hitting almost everybody directly or indirectly in the region and beyond. So, Excellency, I just wanted to avail this opportunity. Most of those calls are to my colleagues sitting here in the Foreign Office, to their foreign ministers or deputy prime ministers, my colleagues. And as I said, UN Secretary General, European Union Vice President, you name a country and it would be in our list. So the entire consultative process is aimed at getting this conflict over as soon as it can be done. So obviously it takes two to tango. We are doing our best and we are very hopeful that, God willing, Pakistan will succeed with the efforts, with the wishes, with the messages of all of your capitals. During this entire process, I had an opportunity. I was invited by my great friend, Foreign Minister Wang Yi, to Beijing for a day to consult on the matter. And I'm sure most of you would have seen during the one-day deliberations on this issue, conflict in the Middle East, US-Iran conflict, we managed to come up with 5 points peace initiative for the region, which actually was supported by dozens of countries over the phone, through the messages. Objective: just work for the global peace and bring back the lost prosperity, the economic viability, within the reached prices of the energy, which has become almost doubled in this whole process. So Pakistan is, I would say, is discharging its duty as a member of the global community to do our best, and we greatly acknowledge all our friendly countries who have been supporting and encouraging us to continue this effort, whether it is Central Asian states, whether it's South Asia, the West Asia, the Middle East, you name it, the Europe, Americans, everywhere. So from Australia to Canada to everywhere, we have been in touch on regular basis. So objective is common, as that this this conflict ends in a dignified manner. It should be win-win, obviously, because of the sensitivity of the matter and the responsibility as a facilitator, mediator. I regret that I cannot divulge the detail, because a facilitator and mediator is expected to be very discreet. Pakistan sincerely doing this business, and attempts for the purpose of the regional and the global security, which must be worked for by everyone who believes in these principles, which Pakistan surely does. So we are pleased to, as I said, that we are pleased to facilitate all these efforts, and we are very hopeful that the Islamabad talks, which represent an important diplomatic breakthrough, as I said, after 47 years, and it was a historic moment for us when we managed to convince them happily that they would have direct talks. We are grateful to the both countries, their desire that in these direct talks we should be present, Pakistan should be present, and we did so. So we are very glad that it reached to a very advanced level, and we still hope that it will eventually and hopefully very soon conclude. This obviously timely opportunity was carefully preserved and was built upon and worked on. As I said, that the remote partnership, mostly all of countries sitting here, their high commissioners, their ambassadors, their support means a lot to us. Concluding, I would say that Pakistan policy has consistently been guided by our commitment to peaceful resolution of disputes, dialogue and diplomacy. We have been consistently saying these things, and we are believers, and that shows why we and what we choose last year, the ministerial thematic subject, that was multilateralism, peaceful settlement of disputes. So that shows Pakistan resolve and Pakistan thinking. At the same time, I would reiterate that whenever our sovereignty and territorial integrity have been challenged, Pakistan has demonstrated both, alhamdulillah, resolve and capability in defending our beloved motherland under the able leadership of our armed forces of Pakistan. We remain convinced that peace cannot be achieved through coercion and unilateralism or bloc politics, but only through dialogue, mutual respect, and adherence to international law and the UN Charter. Pakistan stands ready to work with all its neighbors and global partners in working for advancing the peace, stability, and shared prosperity in the region and beyond.